Milan are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're on the way. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Messi. Vinicius Junior. He's in plenty of space here. What a throw in.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning, and reading the game superbly. There's very few who were able to do that at the highest level like him.
He's shifting through the gears here. It's a promising position. Out for a throw. Figo chooses to go cross-field. Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Passing is crisp and sharp. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Robertson cuts it out. Mbappe. Good play on the left-hand side here. Now here's the delivery. And we have our very first corner. Leicester getting this one clear. And it's Fernandes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's managed to get free. Figo. Couldn't squeeze it through. Valverde. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
That has ended up in no man's land. Figo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Figo. Oh, well played. Camavinga. And it's Fernandes. And Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Camavinga stood up well to him there. Ronaldo gets into a good position. He can run onto that. And this shapes to shoot! And he's done it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And he's heaved it away.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Kane. 15 minutes till half-time. And this is Bale. Bale! It's an in for the pieces!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
And it's Figo in with the challenge. Tries to pass it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise.
Can he finish? And here's Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's got away. Ball driven towards... A header! It's in! AC Milan are all square. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Vinicius Junior. Now it's Kane. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Valverde. Oh, that's a key interception. Robertson. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And we hit half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And we are back on the way. And here's Bale. Fernandes, nicely spread for Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior quietly revving up. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Schlotterbeck. It's a good run down the right. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Fernandes. Fernandes running with the ball. Mbappe. Now it's Kane. It's loose now and they want to get it back. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Good strike, quite an alarm. Now it's Figo. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Shifted upfield. Fernandes. And here's Kane. Alexander-Arnold. And the finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Alexander-Arnold really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Bale. Oh, that's well spotted. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. That's been cut out, well played. Fernandes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well read, nice interception. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Bale. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's Fernandes. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Vinicius Junior.
Valverde.
Number 9,
Can he get on the end of this?
Number 6,
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Figo. Number 17,
That's a
Cristiano
throw.
Ronaldo. Coming on the field, number 14, Neymar.
And this is Cruyff.
Number 24.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Number 7, Pushkash.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Suarez.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Great vision. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Looking tidy in possession here. And now the breakaway. That pass has been well intercepted. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Neatly clipped into space. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that is as far as they're going to go. Maldini wins the duel this time. And he was quick to react. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Messi. And reclaimed it in a trice. Neymar, nicely weighted ball. Can he latch on to this? And this is Cruyff.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Alexander-Arnold.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And that will be it. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Cross from Robertson. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his team. Oh no, what has happened here? Messi! Caicedo. Now Ødegaard. Messi. Some good work on the right flank here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Kane. Spread it left. And this is Kane. Great chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Mbappe. Milan applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Knocks it into space. That has found him in acres of space. Donnarumma claims it. Safe hands. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. And Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Haaland. Ball's played through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And here's Messi. He's picked his way through. Referee has just said play on. And he's intervened well there. Fernandes. Still goalless. Nicely spread. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That's good vision. And that has been cleared. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Messi. Can he latch on to this? Venezia looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Foot in. Valverde. Fernandes does really well to win the ball there. This might spell danger. Camavinga. Luis Araujo. And here's Kane. He's being urged to shoot. And he's found... Mbappe! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Milan have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Can he finish? Really well taken goal. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Half-time getting close now.
Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Milan have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Odegaard, Caicedo. Oh, well played. Valverde tries to play it through. Nicely worked. Oh, that's fabulous. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Milan clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Milan ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 5, numero 14. Lasciano il campo per il numero 9.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Odegaard. Venezia looking to pass their way through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. That has been cut short.
Milan are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And he was quick to react. Odegaard. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's in a great position here. Oh, easy pickings there. Robertson. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. And that's a throw-in. It's going to be another throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Foden making good progress on the right-hand side. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Foden. A couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Now it's Camavinga. Over to the left. Aimed in towards the centre. Nice interception, well timed. Messi. Good running, strong and purposeful. Foden. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now Odegaard. No way through there. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Kane. Odegaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Robertson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's a promising position. He is through. Chance for a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Milan find a position of real strength now. He's through here. And the keeper has it. Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. It's just beyond his reach. Now he's off and running. Luis Araujo. Camavinga.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Van Dijk can get it clear. Now it's Kane. Now it's Messi. Looking for the run. Fernandes. He's got away. Now this could be a chance. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. A whisker away from making it 4.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 10.
Milan
Messi.
with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
Numero 22.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Ribery. Il numero 2.
Guardiola.
Numero 4.
And they can counter here. Ribery. And it's Ribery. Played down the flank. That is ended up in no man's land. And he cuts out the supply. And this is Kane. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. And it's Messi. Played into space out wide. Caught offside that time. That has earned a reprieve for the time. And the volley. Always going over the top.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Milan have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Plays it through. No, he's not getting past him there. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Driving forward. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. And here's Mbappe.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Ødegaard. Now it's Raul. That has been slung wide. And he's managed to get free. Fernandes. Messi. Takes a shot. It's bounced back off the post. And that may well be that. That is that. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other... noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Aims beyond the defence. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Schlotterbeck. Now that looks a decent ball. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh no, this does not look good. And a goal kick. Oh, good spread. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Fernandez.
That was lovely, that.
He's got away. Fernandez puts a cross in.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Van Dijk attempts a clearance. Great vision. Valverde gets over and intercepts. Robertson. Now it's Mbappe. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Tries to pass it through. Mbappe! Valverde. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Big chance! There's the shot! He can get that clear. Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. It's a good run down the left-hand side, and he was quick to react. Fernandez. It'll be a throw-in. Searching pass he's played there. And he cuts out the supply. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And he opts to go forward. Neymar. And here's Kane.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Half an hour played now. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Robertson tries to play it through. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. Donnarumma gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Fernandez. Now it's Neymar. That is a great pick out. He's through, it's one-on-one! So much time and space here. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's managed to get free. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Milan with the corner, they're first. Keeper's dealt with that. And he's whipped it across. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Kane. And it's Valverde. And here's Messi. Valverde is fouled. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. And this is a great chance to get themselves... Messi! Shoots! De Jong. And it's Dallo. Mbappe looking to add to his goal. Threads one in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's fabulous. In comes the corner. It's a mighty effort! Messi, driving forward, probing pass. Now this could be a chance. Kane. Oh, he's bust. Can he finish? And he hits the net. They have come roaring back.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see.
There's the whistle for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're just settling back into this second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Messi's cross. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Fernandez. And here's Kane. Neymar. Played out to the right. Now it's Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Knocks it into space. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Kane. Can he get it through? Fernandez. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Kane! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
This is their second corner of the game. Punched away. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He's found a way through. Mbappe had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Ball is over the line. And it's Alexander-Arnold. De Jong. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's a good ball out wide. Nicely weighted ball. And that could set him on his way. Corner. Corner number 2 then. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And they've got rid. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's an imaginative pass. Fernandez. Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. Now it's Kane. Not the most accurate pass. Van Dijk does well to get it back. Now it's Kane. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that is as far as they're going to go. Robertson, and he's had it nicked away. It's played through for him. Picked out brilliantly. And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break. And it's very nicely done.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, that's a key interception. No way through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Foot in. Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
That's a throw. Messi. Out again for a throw-in. Robertson wins the duel this time. Played out wide. Messi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Diogo Dalot. Schlotterbeck kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
This is the time you need that pace.
Good take, and is he in? Big chance! It's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Mbappe. It's Camavinga. He's in plenty of space here. It's a promising position. Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. And that's it. Milan perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm